Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to talk about the 10 most items that you need for junk journaling. And we are going to start off with number 10 with a big shot of some sort. Let me see. So with a die cutting machine, whether it's hand cranked like this one or it's electric, you can do embossing, which is what we're doing right now. So see how pretty that is to use? Excuse me. And you can do die cutting. Die cutting, there are so many dies that you can get, and Temu is a good place to get it if you're starting out. Oops. And I have a couple different systems for dies. You have circles, you have frames, you have tags. Right here in this system, I have a bunch of tags. I have a window, which these open up, and then you can put something behind it. Here's some more tags. Labels. It just goes on and on. There are so many. These are corner pockets. More tags, more tags. A library card and window. Slotted pocket. There are some flowers, so many different dies. Here's your circles. So you don't need a hole punch if you have a circle punch. If you have this, my circle punches don't work too well on paper. That one works better. That one's scalloped edge. These I wouldn't recommend these. These are from Fiskers, and they do not like to cut paper, only cardstock, and they jam up all the time. So I use my die cutting machine, or I use this one, which is scalloped. And the good thing also about having, you know what, this would be number 11. To have a circle punch would be number 11 if we were doing a top 15. Because when you make your pocket, you do a thumb notch right here, and you use a circle punch for that. So here are a bunch of dies. Number 9 is a tag template, and that's what this is. And I really should have brought paper out. I have a tag. Wait a minute. I have a tag. Here's a tag. So a tag template. Now a lot of people go like this, and then they clip this and they have their tag, but you're always going to have that indent, and you don't always have the right angle. So I have this. These two are the same. This is the angle that I use the most. See the nice tag? And then I have this angle here. And you would just flip it over. See that angle? And then, let me see if I have another tag here. And then I have this angle here. And you can make any angles. You get it by either cutting this gift card to an angle. But this one that I use the most of, I got from a tag from a digital. So that is number 9. Number 8 is distress ink. Oops. With their daubers. Whether you use distress ink or distress oxide, it doesn't matter. Oxide reacts with water, so you do more mixed media with the oxide. The ink, I think, is a little bit darker than the oxide, if it was the same color right here. but this is what I have. So vintage photo, you have to have your dauber here. It gives a nice vintage look. This tag, you decorate it, would be great. Do some stitching if you have a sewing machine, which would be great. You want to do both sides, but see how pretty that is. And then with the ink, and this one is tea dye, which is a little lighter than the vintage photo. I love this one as well. And there's that one. And you store these upside down per Tim Holtz, which is who makes them. And they come in an array of colors. So your distress ink is a must-have for me. Corner rounder. I have the We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder. I have had this corner rounder for 4 years. It is the best. I wouldn't get a generic one. You have that corner. You have that little cute corner and that corner. I would pay the couple dollars more to get the good one that's going to last you. So there's your corners. And I will have everything linked down below for you that can be linked. The next one is a big bite or a crocodile. I happen to have both. This is your big bite. It makes holes. It makes 2 different size holes, and it also is for your eyelets, to set your eyelets. Here's a small one. Here's some big ones. Let's grab one. Yeah, a little heart one. This will reach onto your page. If this is your page, it's going to reach really far on your page. This is good when you're binding in your signatures to put in your holes. You have the perfect holes. You also have the small holes, so whichever you prefer. Oops, that's off-centered. And then you put your eyelet in. And there you go. You have your eyelet. The crocodile does the exact same thing, but it's smaller, so it won't reach all the way through to your page. This is perfect for using for tags because it's small. You can make your holes. It's on either side. Has a little guide here that you can see. And it also sets your eyelets. You can use a regular hole punch, but like I showed you, these work much better than a regular hole punch. And these are from We Are Memory Keepers, and they will be listed below. This is a separate case you can buy that is always difficult to put in. Okay, so that was number 6. Number 5 is a cutter. I have gone through 3 cutters before I bought this one. This is a Fiskers. It works really well. It has a line right here, so it shows you where you're cutting. Usually cuts really well, but this is thick cardstock, so it needs to go a couple of times. bad example, right? If we're trying to sell something here. So I can line that up perfectly. And there you go. It's lined up, same, perfect, perfect, perfect. Another thing is a lot of people have this. For scoring, which it is nice to have this, very nice, but you don't really need it. If you have a cutter, you could do this. You won't be able to measure it like you can on this, but there are other ways that it can be done. You can also use your ruler, measure it out, mark it with a pencil, and go like that. And all you need to do that is one of these, which are a dime a dozen. You can find them at the Dollar Tree, and that's what it does. It can score it. There you go. Perfect, right? So you don't need a scoreboard. There's other ways to do it. The next one is a binding kit. I bought a binding kit when I first started. These are the needles that I use, the ones that are loose. I have this in my top drawer, and your binding kit, if you buy the kit, comes with the awl, which is what you need. You can use your big bite to make your holes, but there are times that you're going to want an awl. It comes with your needles that you do a 3 or 5 hole pamphlet stitch. These are separate. These are for holding it. You can use regular binding clips for holding your papers, like these. I use those. And then you have your wax thread. It comes with wax thread. It comes with like these colors wax thread, which is perfect and which is what I used for many, many years before I bought this kit, which will be linked down below. It will last you a lifetime. It has all these colors. Look at that pretty paint. And I wish I had seen this kit back when I first started. I have a lot of journals that would have been really pretty using the colored thread. And here's a white one. You want wax thread. You can wax your own, though, if you use, like, embroidery floss, DMC embroidery floss. Here's a piece of wax here, which, in my opinion, this is much better. Nice big piece of beeswax. And then you have wax in here. And you just run the string through the holes. I like the bar better, but I don't have to use them anymore. I have this. So wax thread is number 4. Your whole binding kit is number 4. Next is scissors. I recommend Tim Holtz scissors. These are tonic scissors made by Tim Holtz. This one I want to say is 9.5 inches. It cuts a lot of stuff. I've cut metal with it, and it's really good with paper. I think they're going to last a lifetime. And then I have these little ones that I use for fussy cutting. They have a nice sharp point where you can get right in there, and nice big handles for your fingers. The scissors do come with covers. I don't keep it on that, but I keep it on this one and keep that one in my drawer. So scissors are a must-have. These are Fiskers scissors. These are my fabric scissors. Before I got these, I have gone through different pairs of scissors. I even have these for the arthritis in my hand. I don't use them. These are Fiskers as well. I love these, and they're working for me. The next item is a ruler. And it should be a metal ruler. You can, like you've seen, you can score with it. You can tear with it. It gives you just a small little deckled edge. Great for tearing your tags out and that sort of thing. Great for tearing your book page off. Just great for everything. I use the metal ruler for everything. They do have decal edge rulers so that you get more of a torn look on your paper when you rip your paper. Those I do not have. They are on my wish list though. So you want a metal ruler. Number one. We went through this kind of fast, didn't we? Number one is glue. Let me grab something. I can't stress enough the importance of getting a good glue. My go-to is art glitter glue and 3-in-1. Let's start with the glue stick. Glue sticks are important that you get a good one. There's one that I love very much, but it's pricey, and I'm drawing a blank on its name. But it's pricey, so I don't get it. I do have the Scotch permanent glue stick. This is a good glue. I'm finding that it does stay down. I also have the Elmer's glue stick. I don't have one with me, but the kids glue stick is what I have a tendency of buying because it's cheap. When I glue, let's pretend this paper right here is bigger. I do with the glue stick, and then I come around with my art glitter glue and get the edges. That way I know the edges are down good. And there you go. Now it won't come up. So that's the glue stick. The next important glue is art glitter glue. I would buy it in this 2-ounce, and then you buy this metal cap, which gives you a precision tip. That just goes right on there. It also comes with a pin, and I just made this dangle for it. But it comes with a pin. You keep the pin in here. Oh my goodness. And then I buy the 8-ounce as a refill because it's more costly than to keep buying the 2-ounce over and over again. So you can use this bottle. A lot of people use the little bottles, and I don't have one. Yes, I do. Here's one, a little bottle. And I have a couple different kinds. Alexa, stop. Yeah, I have a couple different kinds of glue or bottles, but that's all I have in front of me. So Great glue. It's called art glitter glue. There is no glitter in it. Let me just say that. Everybody thinks there's glitter in it. No glitter in it. It was originally made for using this precision tip along a project and putting glitter on that glue. So that's what it was originally made for, to use with glitter. And I guess that's why it's called art glitter glue. They'd probably sell more if they had a different name. Beacon 3-in-1. Beacon also has Fabri-Tac and Fabri-Fix. And this 3-in-1, all three are the same glue. I couldn't tell you what the difference is between the three. Excuse me. They do have a smell to them. I think Fabri-Tac or Fabri-Fix, one of them, the smell's a little bit stronger. So if you have a sensitivity to the smell, then you're not going to be able to use it. But this, if I could only buy one glue, just one glue, it would be this glue. This is a Sugar Bell bottle. Sugar Bell is an icing company. You know, a cake, bakery item company. These bottles are good for arthritis. They're very soft compared to this, so it's easy to squeeze the product. It comes with this glue dried up on it. It comes with this metal tip, which is a precision tip, and you just get a stainless steel pen. It's got to be stainless steel or it'll rust inside, to keep it clogged up. I have a little magnet on the side so I don't lose my pen. And the pen can also go in there if you put some ribbon around it. This glue goes to paper, fabric to paper, fabric to fabric, and it glues the Tim Holtz metal pieces to your tags, your project, whatever you're doing. It'll glue the metal pieces. I've used this glue for so many different things outside of the craft room as well, and it holds up. My daughter's shoe, her little heel, the whole bottom of the heel came off, and I just glued it back on with this glue, and it's been holding. So you don't need any other glue. There's E6000. I compare this Beacon glue to E61000 pretty well. I use the E6000 when I'm doing beading work, and where are they? Right here. When I'm doing stick pins and whatnot, I use the E6000. But if I'm out of E6000, if I ever get out of E6000, I should say, I will try the Beacon glue. But this is all glued with E6000, which is thicker. So that's another glue. If you do jewelry, you don't need it if you don't do jewelry. You know, stick pins, that sort of thing, bead work. These are just on here. There's no glue on here. So there we go. There are my top 10 items. If you have any questions, let me know. I will link everything down below that I can, that is linkable, that I can find a link for. I am an Amazon affiliate, which means I will get a small percentage if you buy anything through my link. It does not raise the price for you. It's the same price if you use my link or if you don't use my link. But yeah, I would appreciate it if you used my link. It would help me out, help my channel out. So there we go. So I will see you in the next video. I hope this one helps, and bye y'all.